You have been back in Haiti since 1977, since you came from France. When did you start painting originally?
1944.
1944. What was when you started your technique, your style, your subject matter? How would you characterize them then? For instance, your subject matter. What were you primarily painting?
When I worked at the art center, we started with still life and model. We had a athlete who was a nude, 2 models, and still life.
And still life.
And on Saturday we used to go out. The group we used to go out to do landscape with a teacher, Joran Pono. We used to have someone to help us.
Oil.
Watercolor.
Watercolor. Painting on masonite or a canvas?
No, paper.
Paper. Paper. Oh, watercolor. I'm sorry.
Good.
The period from what period in your painting would you say that you experienced the most growth personally? Was there any particular period?
Yes, definitely. My favorite period is between 1965 and 1972.
And that's when you were in Paris.
Yes, because that was more abstract than. That's a special period. I mean, I like it, and I can show you a few items. That's the time that I have in my life that I had more concentration in my whole life.
At that time, from what I've read, you were experimenting a little more too.
Yes.
With what were some of the different media that you were working with?
That's when I started collage for the first time. That's that period.
Are you still doing much collage?
I didn't do much collage since I came back, but I'm starting back now.
Starting back now. Hold for a second, Woody. I need to check something here. I'll make sure I don't erase anything. Okay. So up through 72. Why do you identify that as a period of growth for you? Was it just the stimulation, the environment, the people you met, the other art you were?
No, that's the opposite. I didn't meet people. I didn't have any stimulation except that I had the desire not to survive as a painter. To survive without any stimulation, without any public. I didn't need to have shows or things like that, nor anybody around to tell me that what I was doing was nice.
So, in essence...
It was a difficult period because my husband was a painter and didn't want me to.
So you were producing for yourself?
For myself, that was a commandita. Un défi à relever to prove that I will, even if he doesn't want me to, I will survive until something happened. I don't know what.
And there's, I would guess, a certain amount of almost purity in that type of work, because you're not producing because you have to sell. You're not producing because this is what someone tells you should be doing. It's because
never in my life it never happened to me in my life so far. At the beginning it didn't happen because painting was not sellable. The time that it started to be sellable 12 years ago, I wasn't here. And since 5 years I'm here, I said to myself, if I've been waiting 35 years without being commercial, why should I start to be now? And no matter what the problem is, I'm not going to be commercial, and I'm not going to do what
When did you, prior to going to Paris, had you had achieved some notoriety here in Haiti as
Yes.
as a painter?
Yes,
And
I was well known. The Haitian school was well known, but we were not. There was no. We were not. They didn't have any great respect or consideration for us.
had you exhibited outside of Haiti at that time?
Oh yes, many. Not one man show, but
In
group show. Oh
shows?
yes, since the beginning of the art center, we've been exhibiting. Well, Sheldon can tell you so. Not only the primitive, but some of the sophisticated painter too.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Are there many women painters in Haiti?
Now, yes, but
Then
maybe we were 4 or 5 painting. We had many women who came in for a while and who didn't stay. They don't keep up. For many reasons, they didn't keep up. Some of them were really talented. They might be great painters now, but they didn't stay.
were they considered less serious than?
Well, one had to be tough to survive as a painter because there was no. The public had no respect for the. I don't think they will be happy to hear that now because they don't want to remember that they had that behavior for a while. But I think that was the way it was.
It was just from reading about it and talking about it. It was trendy in places to say, oh.
We were considered as they used to look at the hippie at the beginning or the punk.
Mhm.
That's was a painter. The art center Deep was the first tap with designer. That's the first guy in Haiti who had the painting on. So they used to people. They said, "Salvador," the little.
Very bohemian.
Like, oh, these people. Of course, there were a few among the intellectuals who used to, stick around and, be at the art center. I must say that everybody was not against. I'm talking about the average, the bourgeois, the conventional people who are waiting for a husband for their child, who want them to go for a life like that, you see. But the intellectual had the respect for it.
Seeing there's been a lot of diversity, a lot of painting, printmaking, collages, painting, metalwork. Has that been for the purpose of experimentation and growth, or has some of it been for commercial need?
Here in Haiti,
Yes.
I don't know, really. I
For
know there
you,
is a
for you yourself.
well,
You multi-talented. Okay, not just strictly painting. You've been working in a variety of media. Has for you in moving into different mediums? Why have you not just only done painting? Why have you felt the need?
well, so, first of all, I feel the need of doing something because for the fun of it, and then I happen to have to do it for commercial purpose, like the miniature library. You have not seen the miniature libraries that I've done.
I think you had one on the wall in there. Yeah, I noticed that as soon as I came
Well,
in.
that and the iron, painted iron. That's about, well, I've been doing dolls, poupées chiffon too, in Paris. But since I'm in Haiti, I don't have to do that, poupées, things like that wouldn't give me money in Haiti because handwork is so cheap. I mean, creative, not everybody can do a creative work, but if you do one item, there will be people who to do too.
What do
make
you
thousands of it for little money.
What are you concentrating most on now? Painting or printmaking or?
No painting. I don't do printmaking.
Oh, I just saw the prints.
No, that's to make the collage.
Oh, the collage. Okay. So, painting is. Your style of painting, has it changed a great deal
Since
since you came back?
it had changed in between 1965 and 1972. And then I'm sort of back to nature since I came back because I'm so happy to see the country. But I think I'm sort of going back to that period a little bit. I mean, I'll be more abstract, probably.
People are your.
Now I'm doing people, because I enjoy it very much. I didn't see people for 20 years. I didn't have models in Haiti, especially. I think Haiti is. It's not because I don't know, nationalist, but I think people are very graceful. I'm very interested in the figure more than anywhere else. I think the landscape are more beautiful in France. I enjoy more to do landscape in France, but I enjoy more to do people here.
Is the what if you had to say what makes your work distinctively Haitian in terms of the influence? What are the characteristics that you would say, if there are any, that make it distinctively Haitian?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Someone is asking. Let me tell him that I.
So hang on. Let me unhook you here.
Busy. I didn't know. Si tu veux partir avec ton miroir, peut-être?
Non, mais je veux dire, ça te gêne, je reste 2 minutes.
Ah non, pas du tout. Alors là, tu peux rester tout le temps.
Sinon, c'est-à-dire que... Sinon, je vais le prendre et puis je reviendrai cet après-midi, un truc comme ça.
Oui, ok. D'accord. Je ne veux pas couper leur vidéo.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ok.